Hi, my name is Dr. Erin Denil with Rejuvenate Life Chiropractic, and today I'm going to go over some exercises to help rehab a shoulder. Keep in mind this works better if we have already eliminated and removed some of the disturbances to the nervous system. Our joints do not function correctly if we don't have proper, what we call proprioception, so where our limb is in space. So for example, if we are standing straight and our body thinks this is straight, which is not straight, we're gonna have some issues. So chiropractic care helps restore that to a normal posture, get rid of that interference to the nervous system, and then we wanna begin our exercises. Some things that you can use from home. Any kind of resistance band works great. Dumbbells can work, but I just recommend like a gym in a bag. You can get those anywhere. You can use these kinds of resistance bands or other types. You'll need a door handle, okay, so we'll have to connect to a door. If you have no apparatus, a tennis ball and a sock works great as long as you can make a loop in the sock and hold it. Lock the door. You do not want someone opening the door on you as you are doing your exercises, or you may have a band falling in your face. Okay, so enough of that chatter. If you like the videos, do like, share, all of those lovely things on YouTube as well. I like to do a row. So when we're doing a row, there's a couple things to keep in mind. Keep your shoulders down. We do not want to see a row up at our ears like this. That is going to work upper trapezius. We want to work lower trapezius. See my video on how you do a lower trap exercise, but this is upper trap, pushing down is lower trap. So start in a pushed down position, and you're going to be then squeezing your shoulder blades together. So you're going to want to squeeze and hold for 3 to 5 seconds. So you will do this exercise, hold, 2, 3, relax, hold, 2, 3, relax, hold, 2, 3, relax. Another great one is for external or internal shoulder rotation. So you can do this by grabbing one of the bands. If you are pulling it out, this is external rotation. So we want to keep that elbow tucked in and pull out. And again, you want that isometric hold at the end for 3 to 5 seconds and relax. And again, and relax. We would turn ourselves around to do the other side. So same thing, we'd pull away. Internal rotation will be the one closest to the door, and you're going to be bringing in. Okay? Internal rotation of that shoulder, hold that 3 to 5 seconds, hold, 2, 3, relax. You may have to go for more resistance going closer to the band or farther away from the band. A different way to do this one is to be in a 90 degree. So you're having 90, 90, and you would be actually, I'll show you this way, pulling it back. Okay, so 90, 90, pulling it back is another external rotation. If you want to do the same thing, again, you can do it as a more internal rotation as well. If you just have a band and you don't have the door that you can use, you can do external rotation of the shoulder this way. Depending on where you place your band, you could also do some activities where you're just pulling straight down. Again, keep those shoulders down and you're just pulling straight down with the band. You can do it at the same time. Anytime you work one shoulder, I suggest you work the other just so you don't have discrepancies from strength side to side. We already have a dominant hand. We might as well not make that worse. So just pulling, keeping those shoulders down. With that row that I talked about first, you can do a few variations. You can do a wider row with your hands palms down. You can do another row with your hands palms up. You can change the height and work at different areas. The key, no matter which hand position, even if they're facing each other, is to squeeze those shoulder blades together, okay, like you're trying to hold like a grapefruit behind your back. So those are a lot of the normal shoulder exercises that I will recommend. Another fantastic one would just be with a broom handle. And I have a foam roller right now, so this is what I've got for you. but just working on symmetrical movement, shoulders down, work on symmetrical movement coming up with both shoulders. Okay, so from the side, just coming up, both shoulders. Okay. These are all great just to get range of motion into that shoulder, but really a lot of times it will be that internal and external rotation. You could also do lateral raises, in which you would take the band and you would come out, okay? Or you can face away and pull up, okay? So you can still do your lateral raises. If you wanted to take the band off, I've got it hooked on a door right now. I do have the subscapularis muscle that is on the website and on YouTube, so that's another good one. You can still work different things with a band on the ground. So you could still do the raises either direction with the band standing on it on the ground. Try to get you a little bit back further, maybe you can see my hands. From here with a resistance band, you can do anything. You can do biceps, you can work triceps, okay, lots of things that you can do with the band. You can lean forward and do those rows, get it as tight as you want. One foot in front of the other, you could do both feet at the same time. Okay, the concepts that we're trying to get is that those shoulder blades stay down the back whenever we're moving the muscles. Okay, so you can effectively work shoulders from here as well, as far as those front raises go. If you don't have the door, you can even sit on your feet, okay? Sit with your feet straight out and pull back. You don't have to have any fancy equipment to pull off any of these maneuvers. And this actually is having dual purpose. I also have a video on there for the knee, and this is Muscle Floss. Master of Muscle just happens to be the brand that I picked up. Other brands do work, but a little simple band with a good resistance can really get those shoulders into good working condition. Just a review in case you don't want to find that lower trapezius exercise video. What you're effectively doing is retraining the lower trapezius, and you're just squeezing down. So normally to find it, I come up, come neutral, come down. You are literally just pushing your shoulder blades down. This, again, with that hold 2, 3, is going to strengthen that lower trap. So keeping the trap down with all of these exercises that you do for the shoulder, these are some of my favorites that I recommend that patients start with. So again, Dr. Erin Denil with Rejuvenate Life Chiropractic, and this was how I rehab a shoulder, some of my favorite exercises. Have a fantastic day.